life, nobody can do a better job at representing you more than you can do it yourself. Nobody should be your biggest advocate more than you. You can't just walk around life hoping someone will recognize my values, someone one day will see what I bring to the table. Hopefully, somebody will see my potential and, give me my flowers and clap for me and all these things. You will be disappointed because more often than not, that is not the case. I've seen people who it is quite easy for them to be supportive of others' dreams and to believe in others' potential and ability, and they even can work to help others realize their own goals. But when it comes to their own selves, that becomes something very difficult for them to do. I have never understood why that is the case. Believe in yourself. God created only one you in this world. And there's something in you that the world is waiting, that only you can offer to the rest of us. So you cannot expect other people to be your biggest cheerleaders. If, by the way, you have that in your life, and I think you need to surround yourself with people who lift you up, who support you, who are your cheerleaders and all that. But before you can expect all that from the world, you must be that for yourself. As I said there's nobody that can be a better representative on your behalf than your own self. Otherwise, you'll be asking for too much from the rest of the world, which you'll never get, by the way. And I learned that because there are days where you will need to encourage yourself. Things don't always go as we plan, as we expect, as we wish. And that is the point where when you have confidence, not cockiness, not arrogance, but confidence in who you are and what you're bringing to the table, that it's easy to, even if you go a little bit off balance, to stand on what you know about yourself and what you know your gifts are and your value and what you're bringing to the table, so that all this negativity don't mess up, or whatever it is that is going on in your life, don't mess up with your psyche. And for me, in being my best advocate, I can be very, self-critical. I know a few times after I've done my shows, I'm a journalist. After I've done my show, I will go and rewatch them. And I'm not sitting there watching and thinking, okay. I'm there thinking, watching and seeing, what can I do to improve on myself so that tomorrow I get to do a better job. I get to represent myself in a way that is better than what I did, say, today or yesterday. Okay? So, because I understand that I don't know everything, and there's always room to learn, and there's always room to grow. So once you understand that, then even criticism from your own self or from the people that you know are coming from a good place is not difficult to accept, because we always learn. We are, learning never stops, and we can never come to a place where we feel we've mastered everything. There's always room to learn. There's always room to experience, to have new experiences, and to have new goals and all that. But even in all this, don't lose yourself. Don't lose yourself. And speak well of yourself, think well of yourself, and don't, as your own advocate, as your own best advocate, don't put yourself in situations which will compromise, who you are as a person. So before you wait for the rest of us to come and clap for you and give you flowers and encourage you and mentor you and do all these things, you must first be all these things to your own self. Don't wait for external validation. Understand that as you are enough. You are still a work in progress. There's always room for improvement, but you're worthy and you're enough just as you were. The other things you can work on moving forward, but don't be the kind of person that puts your own self down and then you want the rest of us to lift you up. No, be your own best advocate and do a good job in representing yourself, because nobody will ever do that for you as best as you can for your own self. So do us all a favor and do a good job as best as you can when you show up to the world. Bring us your best version, because you can.